The director of the Institute of Statistical, Social and Economic Research, Professor Peter Quartey, has cast doubt on the potential of any IMF intervention to transform Ghana's economy. According to him, the fundamental structure of Ghana's economy is weak, and until some drastic measures are taken, successive government will continue to seek various support from the fund.
Professor Peter Quartey made this observation at the Institute of Chartered Accountants Ghana Roundtable meeting themed Managing IMF's Expectation and Ghana's Economy, the Way Forward. He noted that the IMF intervention is only a short-term solution and not one that is sustainable.
Yes, we have been to the IMF 17 times and we would go to the IMF unless we change the structure of our economy. The fundamentals of our economy is weak. The structure remains weak. We produce raw materials and export them in their raw forms. We barely add value to our raw materials. We are very import dependent. We import virtually everything into the country. Whether we produce it locally or not, we have an insatiable taste for imported products.
Tax expert Dr. Abdallah Ali Nachia was worried about the huge taxes that will be imposed on businesses should negotiation with the IMF go through.
This is the time we start doing those engagements. But we know the stakeholders will be affected, AGI, GUTA, everybody will be affected in one way or the other. I don't believe in increases in taxes. Reason? We have so many taxes in this country. Our problem is effectiveness and efficiency in collecting them. And I've always referred to the tax gap, the difference between the tax that has been collected and the potential that exists to collect. Until you close that gap, any new taxes would widen the tax gap.
Senior partner at KPMG, Anthony Sapon, suggested support for indigenous companies to grow the economy.
Ghana, as our history, we have had knee-jerk policies in terms of industrialization. From one government to the other, there's a focus on industrialization. However, because we are not so consistent, we break the chain and we are not able to be there. What have others done to sustain it? In some countries, if you take, let's say, Nigeria, what have they done to Dangote? We need to find champions who are real entrepreneurs, who can build businesses and purposely, intentionally support them to be the base.
Ghana's economy is facing challenges which authorities say has been triggered by the Russian war on Ukraine and COVID-19.